I'm at the front door of the Elmwood Twin. Coming inside, so we enter the side of the house. As you walk in the front door here, this area here, which is, I guess you'd call it a living room or a family room. This window here faces the house next door. This window here faces the front. And of course, this is all wraparound porch around here. This space is carpeted, a decent ceiling height. Looks very typical for a Narberth house, although I would expect the carpeting is unusual. I would expect that there's some hardwood floors underneath here. Impossible to tell what kind of condition they're in. So they use this as a little like sitting room here. So this room kind of underused at the moment, and they have their TV in here. So this, you would expect, this would be living area, and this could be dining area. You could put a decent sized table in here, easily fit a table with 6-8 people in here, no problem. A nice bay window over here on this side. Through these doors into the kitchen area. There's hardwood floors in here. Newer style, pre-finished hardwood floors. 2 doors here. This is an under the stairs closet. Some good storage here. You could use as a pantry because we are right on the kitchen. So I'm assuming that this, as you can see, there's the 2 doorways right here. This other doorway is probably the lower level. As long as I'm here, I will check it out. Carpet on the stairs down here. So far the walls don't look in terrible shape, but they have not been recently parged, you know, so you got some spots, but they're not in terrible shape. I've seen way worse basements than this. See if I can get some more light. Here's the mechanicals. These do not look super old. Big utility sink here. I see an oil tank. Let me take a look and see if it looks like it's still connected. Also seeing if there's any more light down here. Not seeing any light. Oh, here we go. Got a little bit of light. Okay. So utility sink, big oil tank. Oil tank looks like it is connected. So this house still has oil. I wasn't expecting to see that because I saw the air conditioning. Yeah, oil is not the end of the world. It's just, you have to remember to get your oil tank filled up once or twice a year. Lots of storage down here. It's pretty big, goes through the whole footprint. Heading towards the backyard here. Looks like a little crawl space underneath that back section of the house. Totally unfinished, relatively low ceiling, so not gonna finish this into a terrific amount of living space down here. Could just be a fun hangout for the kids. Back up to the main floor. Oh, let me turn that off, that thing I turned on. Okay, heading upstairs back to that kitchen area. Here we go. So the kitchen, same height ceilings as the rest of the first floor. That looks like a gas stove, which I was not expecting to see with the oil tank downstairs. So Have to look at the seller's disclosure and figure all that out. Cabinets are not super new. They look in decent shape. Stainless steel fridge. They made a little eating area over here. A little tight for that. These built-ins here are nice. And there's a back staircase, which is a cool feature in older houses like this. Everything in here looks in nice shape, and you know, it's has the character of one of these older houses that, you know, design choices that you wouldn't see in a newly built house or one that had a lot of renovations. Coming back here, this is that little add-on area that I'm assuming used to be a porch. Very low ceilings in here. When I say low, I mean 6.5 feet. Washer dryer, a little bit of storage overhead. Oh, and a toilet over here. Huh, that's interesting. Doesn't seem to be any. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's the back door here, but this entire area here can be closed off from the kitchen. So if someone was using the bathroom, there is a door to close that off. Oh, interesting little storage cubbies underneath there. All looks very familiar. Kind of reminds me of my house when we moved in. Coming through the kitchen here. Going up the stairs to the second level. As we get to the second level, you can see there is those back stairs that we saw before. And we're going in here to this back bedroom. So we're in the back of the house. Big bay window back here. Really nice room. Carpeting again. Closet is decent size, actually. Going around, there's a hall bath right there. We'll get to that in a minute. The center bedroom here looks like it's set up as like a study. There's or an office. There's a desk here and a couch here. Crown molding around the top. Now this one connects to the front bedroom. So, and then there's a wall of closets there. So altogether, it's a decent amount of space. And they actually have some built-ins here to use the space, which is a really good idea. So not a giant primary bedroom, but it is connected to this one. So there's things that can be done. For instance, that bathroom's on that wall. So you could put a bathroom here on the other side of this wall and make this whole connected area part of a bedroom suite. You know, that becomes more practical depending on, this is a closet. That becomes more practical depending on what we see on the third floor, because you would be reducing this to this floor from 2 bedrooms to 3 bedrooms if you did that. Oh, this is the hall bath at the top of the stairs. Pretty typical. Doesn't look brand new, but doesn't look old either. This bathroom is in very good shape. So I'm coming around. So above the stairs from the first to the second floor are the stairs from the second to the third floor, also carpeted. So as you can see, do a 180 turn around this little pony wall here, hallway, and bedroom. Slanted ceiling here, but that's not generally a problem if you have a bed there, because you just don't get up on that side of the bed, and then there's plenty of room to stand on this side. You can see here that is for the high velocity air conditioning, and that there is a radiator. So there is heat and air conditioning on this level, and it actually feels pretty pleasant up here because they have it air conditioned. Sometimes the attics are unbearably hot. And back here is the second bedroom up here. This closet is mostly for the HVAC equipment. Again, it is somewhat restricted by the ceiling angle. This faces Elmwood. So back behind those houses and behind those trees, you can't really see it, but there is the railroad tracks. There's a hill, and the railroad tracks are up on the hill. And that's the whole interior. You know, I suppose you could take the, you know, kind of change the division of these rooms here to make one bigger room up here. But there is no bathroom up here, so you'd have to figure out where to put a bathroom as well if you wanted to upgrade this to a better bedroom level. And that's the house heading out.